In a small town lived a man named Raphael. He came from nothing, no wealth, no name, only dreams and determination. He worked in the market every day, lifting sacks of rice, cleaning stalls, doing any job just to earn a few coins. But though life was hard, his heart was full of hope. He believed that one day, hard work and kindness would change his destiny. One afternoon, fate introduced him to Isabella, a woman from a well-off family. She was gentle, beautiful, and kind. Despite their differences, their hearts found each other. They met often, laughed together, and dreamed together. Isabella saw in Raphael what others could not, a man with purpose and a pure soul. The day came when Isabella brought Raphael home to meet her family. But her parents were furious. Her father shouted, "You're throwing away your future for a poor man who has nothing." Her mother added, "Love won't feed you, Isabella." Isabella held Raphael's hand tightly. "Father, he may be poor, but his heart is rich in dreams and love." But her parents forced her to choose, your family or him. That night, under the pale moonlight, tears fell as Isabella whispered, "I love you, Raphael, but I can't go against them." Raphael, with a heavy heart, replied, "I understand, I'll walk away, but I promise one day I'll prove that being poor doesn't mean being worthless." They parted, one in silence, one in heartbreak. Raphael's heart was shattered, but his spirit refused to die. He worked harder than ever before. Days became nights, nights became years. He faced hunger, betrayal, sickness, and failure. He was cheated by business partners, robbed on the road, and once almost gave up. But every time he fell, he remembered Isabella's tears and his promise. Through persistence and faith, Raphael slowly built something from nothing. He started a small vegetable stall, then expanded, renting several spaces in the market. Years later, people began to call him Boss Raphael. He was not rich like the businessmen in suits, but his heart was full. His workers loved him, and his success came from honesty and hard work. One day, Raphael met Maria, a humble teacher who saw the goodness in him. She didn't care about his past or his scars. She loved the man he had become. They married and built a small but happy family. They lived simply but with peace, something money could never buy. Raphael finally had what he always wanted, not riches, but love that stayed. One rainy afternoon, while checking his market stalls, Raphael saw a woman standing by the corner, soaked in rain, holding a small child. He looked closer, and his heart froze. It was Isabella. She looked tired, older, and fragile. Their eyes met. The years disappeared in silence. "Raphael," she said softly, "you've changed. You've become someone I once dreamed of." He smiled kindly. "And you? How have you been?" Tears rolled down her cheeks. "My husband left me. The man my parents chose hurt me, used me, and left me with nothing. My family lost everything. I have no one now." Raphael looked at her with gentle eyes, not with anger, but with compassion. He took off his jacket and placed it on her shoulders. "I told you once," he said quietly, "life is not about money. It's about how kind your heart remains when the world turns against you." He gave her food, helped her find a small place to stay, and even offered her work in the market. He helped, not because he still loved her, but because his heart never learned to hate. That night, Isabella wept, not because of poverty, but because of realization. She once had everything, beauty, family, comfort, yet she lost it all because of pride. And the man she once turned away was the very man who showed her mercy. Life had come full circle. Raphael walked home to his wife and children that night. Maria smiled as he entered, their children running to hug him. He looked at them and whispered, "This is what true wealth means." He had no mansion, no luxury, but he had love, peace, and a heart that never hardened.